All right, welcome. This is the IM1 Honors Module 4 Review Packet Solution. This is going to be covering page 3 and 4, so it's their second page, front and back. All right, part 4. Number 1, Addison is a student body president and he needs to hire a DJ for the upcoming school dance. The DJ that is being considered for hire charges a flat fee of $110 and, in addition, $25 for every hour. Which of these representation of an inequality that Addison can use to solve for the number of hours the DJ can work for if the budget is set to no more than $410. There's some couple of key things that you have to extract before you solve the problem. The first one is that you have to understand what the charge of flat fee means. The flat fee is a fixed amount that is considered your y-intercept, which is in this case $110. Next, you're going to see the $25 for every hour. For the every hour, that refers to a rate, so it's going to be 25 times x because you don't know how many hours. And it says no more than $410, so it has to be less than or equal to $410. Okay, plugging it in, you get 25x plus 110 has to be less than or equal to $410. Again, that is how you extract every part here. Okay, and plug it into this equation. Please understand that this is a linear inequality. Okay, because there is a y-intercept and a fixed amount. Y-intercept, which is the fixed amount, and a slope. Good. Next one, for what value of x is the following true? In simple English, it means to just solve. Okay, here you go. Here you see the parentheses, so probably the first step, again, draw the line straight down, is to just distribute. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 3 is 6. Okay. I subtract 3x to both sides. No, what did... Oh, sorry. I subtracted 2x to both sides. Okay, so this is a mistake. This should cancel out. Okay, this is what cancels out. Okay. 3x minus 2x becomes x right there. Okay. Bring down the negative 14. Bring down the 6. You want to add 14 to both sides because this should cancel out. Correct. The x comes straight down. 6 plus 14 is 20. Okay, please understand this mark shouldn't be here because 3x minus 2x, you're still left with an x here. The cancellation occurs on the right hand side. Good. All right, so Isaac make a claim that x is equal to 2 is a solution to this equation. His work is right here. What I need to do is which of the following justify can be used to justify and support Isaac's work. Select all that are correct. So the first step is just your given. The next step, you see how the parentheses disappear because he basically distribute that 2 right here. Take a look. 2 is distribute. That's how he got this. Okay, that is the distributive property. Next, you are going to see. Notice how this flipped. Right, it changed. Okay, that is the commutative property. And next, notice 9x, 20x minus 9x. Okay, right? And that is combining like terms. Good. Next, they're trying to get rid of the 11x by subtracting 11x to both sides. That is called the additive inverse. In the process of doing the additive inverse, you make the 0, which is considered the additive identity. Okay. And last step is to get the negative 8 away from the x. Remember, it is attached via the symbol of multiplication. To get rid of that, you divide, right? Dividing is considered the multiplicative inverse. Good. So, what were my steps? Was your step 1 the distributive property? You are correct. Was step 2 the justification by commutative property? That was correct. 4 was not the symmetrical property. 5 is not the additive inverse, and 6 is not the associative property. Okay. All right. Let's take a look. The table below shows the number of customers who watch movies and shows Netflix in the last 4 years. If the year 2010 is x equals to 0, which of the following represents the function described in this table? Choose all the correct answers. Here's the table here. You could think it's arithmetic or geometric. Depends however you want to do it. But in this case, you should find the common ratio. The common ratio is 1.16. How did I do that? I got 1.12, right? This is the second value, and I divide it by the first value, which is 0.1. That gets me 1.6. In that process, that means that's why the common ratio is 1.6, or you could say it's a growth of 60%. Okay, it can't be the first one because this is linear, so this is cross out. It is a growth, so this disappears. This is linear, so this disappears. The answer would be this because it's 1.6 as the common ratio, and this is the only one that is a growth of exponential growth. So it would be that one. All right. So next, which of the following value of x are solutions to this inequality? So let's basically solve it. Okay. So you have this 2 parentheses 3x minus 4. Get rid of the parentheses by distributing. 2 times 3x is 6x. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Plus 8 to both sides. Bring down, this cancels out. You get 6x on the left. Negative 44 plus 8 becomes negative 36. Divide by 6 to both sides. Cancels out. You get x is greater than negative 6. Can x be equals to 4? Yes, because that is still greater than 6. Can x be 7.2? Yes, because that is greater than negative 6. Can x be negative 8? No, x cannot be negative 8 because that is not greater than negative 6. Okay, so that's how you do that. You solve for the solution set here. Would it be better if I graph it for you? Would that help? Okay, let me show you. Right. Give me a second. All right, so here you go. Here's 0, here's 1, here's 2, here's negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, and negative 6. Okay, it's open because of this symbol, so it's open here. And you see how the arrow, finish the arrow, shades to the right. So shade right there. So negative 8, you see how negative 8 is over here? Not a solution. 7.2, 7.2 is like somewhere right here, right? This is where 7.2 would be. This is where 4 would be. You see? This is all within the solution set. Okay, there you go.